Vanita, Anjali, Phil, Mike, other members of the Board of Governors, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, thank you. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you for that fantastic musical treat. I play the drums, and there is a joke which goes, what do you call a person who hangs around with musicians? And the answer is a drummer. And although I'm not a musician, I could tell that what we were watching just now was absolutely world class. So congratulations, it was fantastic. I also want to thank you, Vanita, personally for that wonderfully warm and generous oration that you gave me and Janet. Thank you. Now, Janet and I have been in India for over 4 years now, and we started, before I took office as High Commissioner, we started with a trip around India that lasted for 2.5 months. It was a kind of grown-up gap year. We travelled to most of this beautiful country. We went to many of the rural districts. We went north, south, east and west. We went to places that High Commissioners don't usually go. We saw things that High Commissioners don't usually see. It made us both fall in love with this great country. It was also a great test of our marriage, because we've been married for over 30 years. But this was the first time in that entire 3 decades that we had actually spent 2.5 months in each other's company 24/7. And we both confessed to each other after that 2.5 months that our biggest fear had not been that we might get ill or that bad things might happen on the road. Our biggest fear was that afterwards we would not be talking to each other. And the good news is we are still talking to each other and we are still married. Now, 4.5 years is a long time. In my time here, I've seen 3 directors of this school. I've been delighted to present an honour to the new director, Vanita, from Her Majesty the Queen. I've seen a new building arise. I've seen even more pupils. I've seen even better results. This school is a fantastic success, and to me, your future looks incredibly bright. I want to congratulate all of you on that success. You did it. The people in this hall are the people who built that success. You should be very proud of what you've built here. I know after 4.5 years in India, I've learned how tough it is to get some things done, especially things that involve buildings and bureaucrats. And I know that in getting to where you've got to today, it's been tough for you too. But my message to you is that if you can do this, if you can achieve the things that you've achieved over the last 4 years in this school, you can do anything. I'm very glad that I married a teacher. I'm glad that the teacher I married was Janet. I'm glad that she is herself a really excellent teacher with a strong interest in education. And among other things, that meant that when I arrived, I was accompanied by a ready-made volunteer to join the Board of Governors. And I know that Janet hugely enjoyed her time as a governor, and on her behalf, let me thank all of you for your own kindness and generosity to her. I know from talking to you that she did make a really big contribution, so thank you. I'm glad that I myself have been able to support this fantastic school. I didn't do it because it was my job, although it was. I didn't do it because many of the children at the British High Commission, which I lead, attend this school, though they do. I did it because I believe in it. I did it because I believe in this school. I did it because I think that by showcasing world-class excellence, which you do here, you do something very powerful for Britain, you do something very powerful for India, and you do something very powerful for the world. So I'm doing it, and I did it because I really believe in you. So what you do here in this school does matter. It does make a huge difference to Britain, to this country, and to the world outside. So rather than you thanking me, I think today I should be thanking all of you. I don't yet know who will replace me as High Commissioner. That decision is one that is made by the British Prime Minister, and the British Prime Minister has not yet made that decision. But I think he will make that decision fairly soon. What I do know is that whoever does succeed me as High Commissioner will take a very close interest in this school and its future, and that I will encourage them to do so on your behalf. Janet and I leave India in only a few days' time now to return to the UK. We're looking forward to our new life there. We're not looking forward to the weather. In the last 4.5 years in India, we've become quite Indian, and we like the warm weather in this country, and we were back in the summer, and it's very cold in England, so we're not looking forward to the weather. But we are looking forward to getting back to our home, and to getting back to our daughters, and to getting back to friends and family there. I hope that we will return to India. Whether or not that happens, we will take with us some very, very strong memories of this fantastic country, its generous, talented and hospitable people, its beautiful landscapes, and its bright future. But one of the strongest memories of all that Janet and I will take back with us to the UK is of this fantastic institution that is the British School. On behalf of Janet, on behalf of myself and the British government, we wish all of you every success for the future. Thank you very much.